Hello, friends. Here's what I've got going on as a full-time farmer. I do about 10 head of locker beef a year. Between pasture and the cheap brewer's grain, I make about 1,000 a piece. That's $10,000 a year. I make about 10,000 a year doing ranch sorting and cattle rental. And again, it's a lot of hassle. Get the job done. I make about 10,000 a year custom feeding cattle. That's make. Now, a big part of that is I'm feeding free brewer's grain. If I had to buy silage or put up hay silage for those cattle, and I wouldn't be making the 10 grand. So, there's 30,000. And then on all the other stuff, I make another 20,000. I've got about 80, 90 head of very marginal feeder cattle I just buy. I've got about 45 head of big stuff that I'm custom feed and finishing about 5 head a month for that individual for his locker beef business. I've got a 1972 WW trailer that looks 52 years old. I got a $15,000 pickup we bought used with 180,000 miles on it. Got an $8,000 Bobcat that I spent $2,600 on last week fixing the ECM. That hurt, that needed to be done. I'm renting an old dairy. It's rough, it is inconvenient. Renting that for $500 a month. Now, I get $25,000 to $30,000 of free brewer's grain. That was kind of the impetus for me to be able to quit my full-time job. But I had to buy a truck for $50,000 in order to fulfill the bigger contract. So, I've got that. And all told, I'm making $40,000 to $50,000 a year on the farm. So I have to go off farm to make about $500 a week. That's my goal. Make $500 a week. Whether that's, order buying, hauling cows, driving silage truck, things like that. That's what it takes. And, could I be cheaper? Yeah, I could live like a pauper. We don't live extravagantly. And that's one of the reasons I'm able to not have to have a full-time job. So, yeah, you can always do it cheaper. I don't know if anybody's doing a cattle operation a whole lot cheaper than me, but there you have it. Those are my numbers. Those are honest numbers. You're not going to find those very many places. Just did my first YouTube video yesterday. We are at DL and Randy Lautenbach on YouTube. Love to see you over there. So God bless you. Have a great weekend. Merry Christmas there is a little outdated, but Happy New Year.